Well, you know what they say, be careful what you wish for. So my wish to haul specific step deck equipment finally came true. At a plant where they make these scientific term backhoe loaders, also known as Bad Boy in Regina, Saskatchewan, and Yellow Mother in Australia. Now in Russia we call them tractor. Now as you can see, my mats came in handy, but right away, of course, I can see that those bolts are not gonna cut it. See, like the whole thing sits on bolts. You know, they stick out too much, but of course it's best to carry them loose. See over here, I put them under the buckets, you know, to protect the deck. And I'm not sure how much they weigh, but each one is for sure more than 10,000 pounds, so it qualifies as a heavy equipment under the federal regulations, you know, that green book. According to those regulations, you need to secure the bucket. You need to have one chain on each corner of the machine, and thankfully this one at least has eyes for chains. So I have 1, 2, and then here I have 2 more chains on corners and 1 across. Oh, and 1 more chain securing both buckets. So I'm all good. Now the plant guy said I was occupying 2 docks, and they kicked me out in the rain. Now I look like this. See my hat? Well, it doesn't show, but I was signing the paperwork. It was all dripping. Look at my pants. It looks like I had too much to drink in the morning. Everything is wet. My sneakers, my coat. You know, see? I had to take out my wallet and my cell phone and put them inside the truck, because I know from bad experience, if you leave your wallet in your pants when it rains, then all your paperwork, all your IDs are gonna be wet. So, but anyway, so it's I'm glad that all these things came in handy. Of course, here he blocked the D-ring. I couldn't use it, but I see I love having these D-rings and the oh, what the heck, and the in-floor chain tie downs. They're real handy. But one thing I can say is that these guys, they really don't care. You know what? When they started lowering the bucket, they wanted to put this thing on the floor, and I said, "What are you doing?" You know, because they wanted the bucket to like look up and to put this on the floor. And I had this before, and basically, because there's so much pressure, right? This is all hydraulic. It can break the floor. It can easily, you know, make a, well, not a hole, but indent for sure. So, and there were 2 guys, right? I told one guy, I said, put it like that, you know, put the bucket, try to put it flat at the bottom. And they were not happy with me, right? So the other guy just flipped it like this, you know. You know, they don't give a damn. So it's not their trailer, right? So you have to watch them. And here on the front, the guy just drove all the way over the carpets and dropped it down. I said, wait, go back. You know, I have to take off the carpets. I mean, the mats, right? And he's like, how big is your trailer? How long is your trailer? I said, 53. Okay, so he went back, because I guess he knew that there'll be enough room for the... Now here, the carpet came in handy, the one I left secured to the deck, but again, these bolts, see, like over here, the bucket is basically hitting that stupid bolt. But what I decided, I'm gonna keep them. Oh, and you see, and I put bungee cords over these. I have to buy more, you know, those binders that rotate. I don't like these. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get those carriage bolts and buy a cheap drill and just basically drill through the wood and secure those carriage bolts with round heads, like, you know, semi-sphere. Secure them with a bolt underneath, and this thing will be kind of almost flush with the carpet. And this will not happen, where the item basically, see, it sits right on it doesn't sit flat. because of this. See, it sits right on the bolt. I still can't believe those guys, you know, like, okay, I'm a teacher, right? I'm not mechanically inclined, but these guys that charge me so much money to install carpets, they're supposed to be mechanically inclined, right? And they use these, you know, square bolts. But anyway, so all is good. 2 machines, weight unknown, definitely, probably, I would say, because they have 1 bucket in the back, 1 bucket here, so I know they're pretty strong. I mean, pretty heavy, because this stuff is really heavy. There's steel here, you know, like counterweights. I would say probably around 20,000. Easy. You know? Well, from here it's about, it's a good trip, I think it's like 350 miles to the border, to Canada in Blue Water Bridge in Sarnia, Ontario. So it's total, I think it's 650 miles. So I'm gonna be there tomorrow. So, see, there's another guy there. He just has one backhoe. There's a whole bunch of dozers in the back there. Another guy here is loading, he has a big farm tractor in the front, and it has very wide tires, so he hardly had room for the other thing. Like, I see his bucket sticks out, but I think he has a 48 foot trailer, so he's allowed, what, up to 3 feet? I cannot do that on a 53 foot trailer. Now, tip for drivers, make sure you have lots of spare clothes. See, I even have a spare hat, t-shirt. Now I'm all dry, ready to rock and roll. Alright, let's see, drive 2, point of interest, point in the city, state is Michigan, Port Huron. Border crossing. USA I-69, Blue Water Bridge. Perfect. Select.
Toll charge.
Yeah. Keep your shirt on. Wow. How many roads are there? This is only, should be like 4 or 5 hours from here. Different time zone, +1, yeah, sure, it's Eastern. Wow, 848 kilometers. Are you sure? 6994 Blue Water Bridge. Jesus. Huh. Yeah, it's not exactly close. It's not exactly close. So it's basically, I need a whole day. 848 kilometers, that's 530 miles. Wow, I'm not gonna make it today. It's already 12 o'clock Eastern time, so 11 local. So I'll probably do 500. Where am I gonna end up? Maybe somewhere in Michigan. Somewhere like Lansing. Well, maybe Benton Harbor, I'm thinking. Benton Harbor, Michigan, exit 30 of 94. Alright, time to move.